coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. If you enjoy talking on your cell phone while driving, think again, as a new law took effect across Saskatchewan as of January the 1st. Over the past several weeks, your furnace has likely been put to good use, and as you spend more time indoors this time of the year, the concerns over carbon monoxide levels increase. With the start of a new year comes a long list of resolutions for many, like getting in shape, eating healthier, or for some, quitting smoking. Thanks for joining us here today. Laws have changed in Saskatchewan surrounding the use of cell phones, bringing with it a long list of hefty fines. If you enjoy talking on your cell phone while driving, think again, as a new law took effect across Saskatchewan as of January the 1st. And in order to help prevent distracted driving, the cell phone law is expanding from using a cell phone while driving to holding, viewing, using, or manipulating a cell phone while driving. All drivers are prohibited from using handheld cell phones. Meanwhile, experienced drivers can use hands-free devices, but new drivers can't. If the cell phone is mounted on the dash, clipped to the visor, or in a cradle, it's considered hands-free, and it's okay for an experienced driver to use it, provided they can access the phone with one touch of a button or voice command. All in an effort to keep roadways safe for everyone.
Like distracted driving in Saskatchewan, it's the major contributing factor in crashes overall in the province, and it's also one of the top 3 factors in fatal crashes. So just to give you some statistics, in 2015, 36 people were killed and 802 were injured, in nearly 5,700 collisions related to distracted driving.
And if you are caught using your cell phone under the new law, you'll face the following fines.
So the fine is $280 and also 4 demerit points. If you are caught for the second time for using a cell phone while driving within 1 year, so you've had 2 offenses in 1 year, then your vehicle is seized for 7 days.
According to a study from Virginia Tech Transportation Institute about cell phone distraction while driving, it noted that drivers who are texting are 23 times more likely to be in a collision than those who don't. Talking on a cell phone makes the driver 3 to 6 times more likely to be in a collision. That's why the vehicle must be safely stopped on the side of the road and in park before using your handheld cell phone. More information on the recent cell phone law changes in Saskatchewan can be found online through SGI's website. For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. Carbon monoxide is an odorless and colorless gas. And in this report, we find out why you should have a carbon monoxide detector in your home. Over the past several weeks, your furnace has likely been put to good use. And as you spend more time indoors this time of the year, the concerns over carbon monoxide levels increase. Each year, numerous cases of carbon monoxide poisoning are reported across the country. And you can prevent becoming one of these victims by simply having a carbon monoxide detector. A simple device which comes in a variety of models, and by the sound of its alarm, could save your life.
And it's interesting because we're starting to see the first cycle of carbon monoxide detectors in that 10-year range where they're starting to have more failures, more false alarms. The built-in batteries are starting to fail, so we're starting to get a few calls to the department on those. And an encouragement for people, if you've got concerns, make sure you're checking your carbon monoxide detector, testing it, checking the date on the back, but encouraging people to have a carbon monoxide detector. Carbon monoxide is odorless, colorless, disperses evenly with air and gives you flu-like symptoms, a tiredness, so there's very little symptoms. And carbon monoxide deaths usually are tired, went to sleep, and didn't wake up in the morning.
And you should have your furnace inspected annually to ensure the system is running properly and that there aren't any cracks in the pipes, which could let carbon monoxide into the home. More details on carbon monoxide detectors can be acquired through your local fire department.
Those times when I thought that he was just very quiet and shy and withdrawing a little bit, that he was probably depressed and I didn't know it.
And you think that this is a short-term thing. In a week or two, he's going to be back to normal, but that's not the case.
Well, if you'd like to kick the habit in 2017, the Canadian Cancer Society has a list of ideas to help you reach your goal. With the start of a new year comes a long list of resolutions for many, like getting in shape, eating healthier, or for some, quitting smoking. A task which can seem daunting for many who've tried to quit tobacco in the past. However, according to the Canadian Cancer Society, as frustrating as this may be, it may actually take you several attempts before you actually kick the habit once and for all.
We had one of our researchers, Dr. Michael Chaitin, did a study last year, and his team found that they studied over 1,000 smokers and found that on average it took smokers about 30 tries or more to successfully quit. So it's a tough thing to do, but it's not impossible. And I know, again, I go to my own experience that I probably tried 12 to 15 times unsuccessfully, but the more often I tried, the easier it became until I finally did it. So I would say, if you have never tried, give it a try. Use a nicotine replacement product to help you get over those cravings. It really, really works.
And with smoking rated as the #1 cause of cancer and other illnesses, the sooner you choose to quit, the better. With numerous resources now available to help you with your goal.
If, for example, you're not one for, if you're not comfortable calling a quit specialist, our Smokers Helpline, you can go online, and there's a community of people who are in the process of quitting, have quit. They're specialists who deal with, smoking addictions, who are there to support you. Or you can go online. The Saskatchewan pharmacists have an organization called PACT. These are pharmacists who are trained in smoking cessation, and they are in communities all over the province. They're there and available to help people right in their communities.
More information on the health benefits of quitting smoking and tobacco control products are all available through the Canadian Cancer Society, including the First Week Challenge and the Choose to Quit contest.
Once it was up, everything kind of went in slow motion a little bit, and looked like it was just floating down, and once the Doki caught it, we went crazy.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.